Yo, yo, welcome to Trippy Commentaries in our hunt for the Jetpack here in GTA Online. We are going to take over the Grove Street Circle, which unfortunately isn't really true to the original Grove Street Circle found in GTA San Andreas for the Xbox and PS2. But at least they did bring it back. Unfortunately, it does not have the Grove Street families anywhere in sight. We definitely did not like that, so to basically kind of go against that, we're going to go over, take control of the Grove Street Circle with the Grove Street green colors, and bring the circle back to its rightful owners, the Grove Street families. I'm RJ, joining up with Justino. Justin, what's going on?
Yo, what's up, man? Good to be with everyone here. Looks like we got a packed house. Plenty of our artillery ready to take out whatever's going to come after us here when we're chilling in Grove Street.
We got 3 tanks, plenty of crew members. Here's everybody, of course, that's in our crew joined up right now. A lot of the mainstays here, including Delirious and Ryuki. We certainly are overpowered in this situation, so it's really not going to be nearly the same as when we took over Fort Zancudo, or of course when we took over the prison. That was even crazier than Fort Zancudo was. But now we basically have this tiny little area to take over. I have found a bicycle, so I can drive around, I guess, with this. The only thing I'm guessing that's going to try to come and stop us, because I don't see any gang members anywhere. In single player, pretty much the Ballas control this area. But right now, yeah, Justin, I think the only guys we are going to have to worry about is the police, and that doesn't even seem to be an issue either.
Yeah, also might have to worry about our own crew members. Some of them are pretty damn crazy sometimes, so I'm expecting some friendly fire here at any moment.
I mean, we have...
That was crazy, man. On my screen, one of the tanks was floating in the air. Did you catch that?
I didn't see that. No, I can imagine some things will definitely look different for us online with all of us in one small area. Now, I did basically kind of have a hunch that this was going to happen, to where we were going to be overpowered. Even the cops that came are going to be staring at 3 tanks. It's not like you have in the prison where they're all coming from one area, and really both of those areas we had no problems with. The Zancudo takeover was pretty easy, considering we had all pretty high level guys. I just got taken out by a cop. I didn't even see him. So they're definitely going to be waiting on the perimeter. Do you see anything where you're at?
No, I'm right in the middle of the cul-de-sac, of course, right next to a tank, and I'm trying to initiate some contact here with some cops or something to try to get some stars and bring some fight back to Grove Street. You know, this is our old stomping grounds from GTA San Andreas, and it does look pretty different from oh, sorry about that, buddy. It does look pretty different from the old game. Number 1, CJ's house is not 2 stories. If you remember, it would be up on the right here. And you know, I'm used to being able to go into the house, go upstairs and all that, and looks like it's been replaced with a little 1-story blue house.
I don't get that.
Also, what's that?
I was just saying, I don't get that. Why? I mean, I know we've complained about this before, but it just makes no sense on why they would change it as much as they did. But I know the overpass is missing as well.
Yeah, I feel you. Also, you know, like I think it was OG Loke's house was also 2 stories over here, and that's pretty much every house is 1 story, so it definitely is different. But you have to remember, I think San Andreas took place in the early 90s, and if this game is considered modern times, that's going to be 20 years later. Oh, you got me, man.
Oh, man, I threw a grenade at the cop car. I thought you were at a safe distance. Unfortunately, it toasted your car.
That's all right, man. You blew up the Trippy mobile.
Damn it. Well, at least it's still, you know, paying homage to the Trippy Comms Mafia in the middle of the Grove Street circles. Our circle fully ablaze, so it is definitely doing this justice. Now, we have 4 stars on my end. I don't know how you're doing there. It'd be nice to definitely get as many of us up to 5 stars at once. This is kind of a preemptive strike, guys, as far as the Grove Street Circle is concerned. I know many of us do believe that the Jetpack will be single-player exclusive, but I think the best way to check out the area, at least to begin with, is to bring the entire crew here and just, like I said, show off that we don't accept that the Ballas have control over Grove Street. Our crew color just happens to have that same green shade, so we're going to take over and give it back to the rightful owners. Now, one thing we really got to talk about here, Justin, as we completely take over this area with no problems at all. I know I might die here again. My life is a little bit low. I'm going to hide in the corner here for a second. But we do have an announcement of the new GTA Next Gen version, of course. So that'll be GTA 5 on the Xbox One and PS4. As screen goes black, it keeps thinking I want to go into jobs. There's a couple jobs back here. But they have officially announced the next-gen version of GTA 5 that will come out, I think, November 16th, which is pretty crazy. That's not really going to be too long from now. And there's a lot to look forward to, a lot of new features. If you look at the trailer that they gave us announcing the new game, it actually had plenty of clues pretty much vindicating the Chiliad mystery. So I think there's a good chance that they are going to hold it off until that next-gen version, which certainly gives us some time to, you know, of course, scan this version and make sure everything's accounted for. But I think it's probably going to be exclusive to those next-gen versions because of that trailer where they said, oh, damn, accidentally shot one of our buddies here. Sorry, Master Man. But that trailer pretty much vindicates us. And it also lets me know that I think they're fully on board with the mystery. I don't think they're just going to give us the jetpack. I think they're going to sneak it into the game somehow, and we're going to have to hide it, as the truth was spoken about in that trailer, who is basically like Omega. He's a character from GTA San Andreas, but I think they're also referring to the Chiliad mystery as being the truth, of course. Justin, what other vehicles do you think we might get in that, you know, of course, in that next-gen version?
Well, of course, we're hoping for the Hydra, perhaps, the best jet of all, another San Andreas mainstay. Of course, they'll probably throw in some more of the super sport vehicles, the luxury vehicles. Probably another helicopter. I think they announced here the attack helicopter. So maybe, hopefully, that's more effective than the one that only has machine guns. You know, maybe some more motorcycles. Maybe they could add some more to the whole bicycle deal. You know, that was a pretty cool feature. I thought you could buy some really nice bikes. So
yeah, I agree. One thing I will announce here is that Rockstar did say they are going to bring back the Dodo. For any of those of you who have played the original GTA 3, that was all we had back in the day as far as planes. Before GTA San Andreas came out, it was pretty much just a dream of having fully operational planes in the GTA universe. Once San Andreas came out, you know, they did it right. They did it in style by giving us tons of different varieties, including the Hydra jet, which is a jet that can take off and fly around vertically. Pretty badass. But we've taken over the Grove Street Circle. We definitely can't wait until that next-gen version of the game comes out. You know we will cover it from day one here, guys. We will be the authority as far as the jetpack hunt's concerned. When that comes out, we will be combing everything. And the truth of the matter is, Justin, we're going to have to beat that game as fast as possible. We're pretty much going to have to speed run the game so that way we can get 100%. Because I don't know about you, but I think that they're not going to give us the jetpack until we actually get 100% completion in that game.
yeah, that's got to be a basic requirement. There's so many pieces of evidence we've uncovered through our jetpack hunt here. There's no doubt that it's going to be there. Whether it's going to be available online as a purchase, maybe, you know, obviously it would be like $1 million. But I think if they added it to the online scene, it would be a great addition, as opposed to just keeping it single player, which will be a definite. Very smart of them to wait until the release date of the game. And, you know, just being able to fly around like the old James Bond movie in a jetpack, you know, just around town. Just having jetpack battles would be pretty damn awesome.
Now, I have a question for you as we end out this video. Hey, you're killing all of our crew members, Justin. Watch out. You will have backlash.
No, it's a massacre. Yeah, I wanted to bring up one more thing, man. Going back to the Grove Street gang and everything. how they had it was like the gang warfare in San Andreas, where you could take over territory and gain respect and money that way. And I always liked games where you could do that. A couple to me that I like are Saints Row and the old Godfather game, and just taking over territory piece by piece, taking out the different gangs. I mean, San Andreas had the Mafia, the Triads, the Ballers, the Aztecas. I mean, tons of different adversaries for the Grove Street crew. And obviously there's really no gang affiliation here with GTA 5 with these members. Maybe a little bit with Franklin, but they certainly didn't go to the depths they did on GTA San Andreas.
Yeah, it's something I know a lot of people really wanted back. They had the gang wars, and that was, of course, a mainstay of Los Santos. So when you left Los Santos, you kind of missed that part of the gameplay. You thought for sure they would have that in this game, but that wasn't the case. Maybe that is something that they'll add for the next gen. That'd be perfect for a next gen exclusive. That definitely would be pretty sweet. I think if they do add the Jetpack to online, that would really change it up quite a bit. You'd have people flying. It would definitely change the gameplay style for sure. But something we're all on board with, as I think the gameplay does need some evolution. We'll definitely take it here in GTA Online, especially with the next gen, where if you pre-order the game, you get $1 million. So that's pretty sick. We definitely will take that. And
that's awesome, man. We definitely have to do that here at Trippy Comms. I know they were also saying that the online sessions for the next gen will be 30 people big instead of 16, I think the limit is now. Oh, yeah. So that's going to be even more chaos.
Yep, that's huge for us here at Trippy Commentaries, as we've already had some 16-member takeovers, and to bump it up to 30 is going to be amazing. That'll really be a spectacle, definitely a sight to behold, as we take over probably Zancudo all over again, this time with a crew of 30. Will the servers even be able to handle it? I guess we'll find out once and for all when the next-gen version of GTA 5 is officially released. Thank you guys for joining us for this episode. We have a lot more in store for you when it comes to the Jetpack hunt. Like I said, Rockstar has pretty much told us that the hunt for the Jetpack and the Chiliad mystery is completely real. We might have proof that they're going to hold it out until that, of course, next-gen version officially comes out. So, that's going to be a little bit, but I think that they're going to probably sneak in some clues here in this current gen version. We have some time before that comes out. They're going to have to make a lot of us who are true GTA 5 fans on this current gen want to go out and buy the next gen version. I mean, they've already proven it to us here at Trippy Commentaries. There's no doubt about it that we're going to get it from day one, and we can't wait to play the game all over again with those enhanced graphics. But there's a lot of people that are going to need proof. They're going to need to, they're going to need that reason to go and purchase the game all over again. And I think a good way for Rockstar to do that would be to throw in little clues and little things to get us enticed for the new version of the game. But thanks again for joining us, guys. Make sure to stay tuned here at Trippy Commentaries for all of our Jetpack Hunter episodes. We will keep you up to date with all of the newest information. Justin, anything more to add to this episode? I know San Andreas was a game that you really enjoyed, and if they just add more elements from that game, it's just going to make you even happier.
Absolutely, man. Just the throwback to a decade ago when we were in our GTA Prime, and we were like, how much better could it get? And, all these years later, it got that much better, and we're just so excited for all the new things they're adding to the next-gen version of GTA 5, and it's going to be a hell of a lot of fun to play with you, man.
Definitely. We can't wait for it, guys. We're counting the days. But as I said, there's still a lot to show off here, so we certainly have our work cut out for us. Make sure to stay tuned, and of course, stay trippy.